Yo! What's going on, everybody?
Yes, sir, we promised you a great match.
And we are starting off this night with a bang. Welcome back to another retro live stream. This time, it's January 9th, 2006. Just 24 hours after New Year's Revolution of 2006. And I think most of you guys know what happened at the end. And now they're recapping what's going on after the pay-per-view. After the first, this is the second Elimination Chamber match for New Year's Revolution. This was specifically a Raw pay-per-view, and this was the main event for New Year's Revolution. Was of course displayed after the firing of Eric Bischoff as Raw GM by the Judge episode with Vince McMahon literally throwing Eric Bischoff down to the trash. That was like the last time Raw had a good authority figure. Fuck William Regal. Eat Arby's, I swear. I don't care what anybody says. Regal doesn't deserve to get pushed back in 08. I disagree. Whoever thinks that Regal in 08 deserves to get pushed over Kennedy and JBL, all because he's Euro and he works stiff, even though he cross-dresses and Tajiri steals his thunder, it makes no sense to me. What's going on, Sin? So the recapping over what happened, Kurt Angle going insane in the chamber match. Of course, if you guys don't remember the 2005 draft for the WWE, that was one-sided as fuck. Who did SmackDown only take? Batista? While Triple H was still on Raw, Kurt Angle was drafted on Raw. Rey Mysterio, John Cena, that became the top name. And let's be serious, he was a bigger star than John Cena. And of course, this was the beginning of a partnership with Chris Masters and Carlito. Buff-ass Carlito. That guy got himself in big-ass shape when we saw him back at the Royal Rumble. What was that, 2 years ago? And this with Joey Styles was on commentary. Probably another mini-stroke by Jim Ross. Michaels pulls up the upset and eliminates Kurt Angle. And now they're showing Kane going ballistic, being, the second to last pick in the Elimination Chamber? What's going on, Sonic the Hedgehog? Got to check out that Shaq video you had. And it took the assistance of both Masters and Carlito to help eliminate Kane from the chamber. Now it's literally like a 2-on-2. But Michaels hits the sweet chin music. Carlito comes out of nowhere with a neck breaker and pins Michaels. Still every man for themselves because there's only one belt on the line. Remember when they just frame shot the pay-per-view match so you just see the pictures so they don't show you the footage so they can actually tell you, hey, this is what you missed on the pay-per-view. Oh my God, this show was going ballistic. While guys, this is what happened here at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes got fucked up the ass by his dog. John Cena went through hell in his first chamber match. Oh my God. Super Cena incarnate. Oh no. To think that Vince was on our side after helping fire Eric Bischoff, Edge takes the opportunity and cashes in. Oh, guys, this live stream is here for a reason. Of course, we're going to go over the live sex celebration episode of Monday Night Raw. Nothing much, just got 200 subs again. I will be doing on Michael Jordan next. Well, congratulations. Let's give a big round of applause for Sonic the Hedgehog. 200 subs. I'm 20 subs away from that. Hopefully we can get it there. But good for you, Sonic. Hopefully we get this 300 for you sooner than later, before we end the year. Well, Edge takes advantage, and this would be the era of the Rated R Superstar. Yo, you gotta stop screaming like a rabid animal, Edge. The Opportunist, and he sounds like a psychiatric ward. Like Edge, he gotta chill. Like I love the emotion that Edge puts over to a promo, but he scares me. In my generation, we get the fuck. Come on. What's going on, some kid? Get out. Just get it out. This is the type of shit that I grew up with. You guys probably grew up with Papa Roach and shit. Together we do it all. They say no copyrights on my show and image. You can see. Just Google it, bitch. They wake up. Move into the music, yeah. Move to the music, yeah. Fucking music. Move into the music, yeah. Just look at the fans with signs. Some guy bring a flag into the arena. I don't know if that's illegal or if it was a lack of patriot. We're in Hershey, Pennsylvania, just 24 hours after the New Year's Revolution pay-per-view. Of course, a shocker. The first cash-in of the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's a major deal. Somebody bring an NWO sign. And John Cena is the first person to pull out. Unlike Edge, later tonight. And he's in high spirits after getting screwed out of the world title after literally going for 5 other superstars in that Elimination Chamber match. That makes no sense. Hopefully I get 300 subscribers. I still remember this segment very well. I have seen it as a kid across the nation, and this is better than today's Monday Night thing. I think they used the theme song from last year involving TikTok. That's all I remember. Look coming. They coming. Like it sucked. It sucked, bro. By the way, shouts out to Destructor. He already uploaded a video early around the afternoon involving Scott Steiner being a better. I think it was a better promo, or I think a better character than Steve Austin. He already had 10 points. Had a cool intro package. I got a shout out to Destructor. He gotten way better at doing intros.
That's all you got? You can't get any louder than that?
Shut up, Cena. I already bought SVR. Fucking poor people.
Come on, if you're gonna go at it, go at it.
Let me hear y'all out there. Yeah. For shizzle. What did you just say? Nothing. Me and Shelton, we're in the same cloth. You guys wear the same clothes? No. So what you mean same cloth? You're not black. Marine coming out soon. Chain Gang football shirt. The Chain Gang rip-off fucking G Unit logo. I love the logo though. I wish I'd stay in John Cena's attire in the future, at least update it a bit. But I know he was slowly stepping away from the Chain Gang character into the C Nation bullshit. But I don't know. It just looked cooler. It looked like cooler merchandise.
And he beat me for the WWE
F.
Championship. Just like tonight, you people are making choices. There's a lot of folks out there that have obviously made a choice to decide that I suck.
Ooh, of course, we had the on and off fan base here, the WWE, not universe yet, over the half and half of John Cena. At least this is our first time on Raw not seeing him with the WWE Championship. Shit, bro, my biceps are still killing me, dog. I can barely even get up by myself. I gotta, actually use core strength to get up from my goddamn bed. The gym killed me that much.
The good times
And the bad times.
Not just because it was the cool thing to do.
Chain Gang. Why power? Oh, no, wait, no. Cena did not say that.
Iverson once said,
Iverson. Oh, Jesus.
if there's a million people who love me,
Ellen. Cena quotes Allen Iverson.
then there's 10 million people that hate me.
There's a million people who love me and 10 million that hates me.
So what do? go to bat for each and every one of those soldiers who's going to ride with me.
Yeah. You can't see me. I need to statistically know how many black children were fans of Cena back in 06. So I can just see the coonery in their heads. But I liked 06 Cena. I thought he had the better segments around that year. Especially the slut-shaming that Lita had around 06.
Tonight I am making a choice to cash in on my rematch clause.
Yeah.
Tonight I want to be Summer Edge right here, right now for the WWE Championship.
So Cena's trying to cash in on his instant rematch clause that he had after losing the title back at the pay-per-view. Calling out Edge right now. By the way, anybody understood the reason why Jim Ross was out of Raw at that time point? I think he got fired. And here comes Edge. He's pulling up right now. Oh, this it's Lita holding the WWE Championship. That horrible woman. I'm hoping YouTube does not take it down. I liked the last time. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, Sonic.
Hey, Cena, you want another chance to be the champion? Well, you're in luck because you're gonna get it. But just not tonight. You see, the new WWE champion, Edge, well, he sees things just a little bit differently.
I'm shocked, Lita. I gotta respect Lita tolerating doing this for over a year, dealing with being called a slut, being the biggest heel in the company, over a fair controversy, and keeping that going to actually make her a heel.
If your rematch clause wasn't invoked until, say, the Royal Rumble.
Lita's a slut. 2006 in a nutshell.
Have you been online today yet?
Lita was the hottest in 06, I'm not gonna lie.
Doing any fighting tonight. Oh, but don't worry. Because he is gonna be doing something else that starts with the letter F.
Oh.
Yeah. The only wrestling, John, that Edge is gonna be doing is with me. In the middle of the ring.
Why you gotta smash in
We're
the
gonna
middle?
walk down there, take off our clothes.
Oh my god. Highest rated segment to date for Monday Night Raw, guys.
And unlike you last night, John Cena.
Because it's either free porn on the internet or just watch it on free TV where it obviously will get cuckolded. Cena's obviously not taking Lita seriously.
We're gonna go in better. We're gonna spice things up. We're gonna make it a menage a trois.
Oh.
It's gonna be me and Edge and and the WWE.
Oh my
title.
god, Lita's gonna put nut stains on the WWE title just like Paige did in her videos. Yeah, I remember.
Because unlike all these people in this
All
building,
elite slut.
Edge knows what to do in bed.
Ah.
And unlike you, Cena, Edge knows what to do in the ring. And that's why he's gonna
Well, like, what's the plateau here always trying to call Cena the greenest bullshit wrestler when he's literally done nothing negative in majority of his matches? Nobody even said that he was shit in the ring back in like 03 to 04 when he was having matches with Guerrero and Booker T, A-Train, Benoit. Like a lot of experienced guys, or guys like Rene Dupree. Like what? Because he calls out his spots? You guys are some marks.
Hey. Hold up there, one woman hooker parade.
Oh, God. Well, that's our one slut shaming reference for tonight.
There may be a lot of people in here that think that I suck, but every damn person in here knows that you do.
Oh.
You won't get all up in my business with this, but why don't you see a little saddlebag ass backstage? You tell your boyfriend missed the opportunity that he did make a wise choice cashing that money in the bank last night.
Yeah.
You also
That's what he's
tell him
sounding
you
like.
left me with no choice. See, you set a date, it's the Royal Rumble, so at the Royal Rumble, when I meet Edge, I will beat
Yes. Yes. And beat him in a battle rap, too.
and you can bank on that, bitch.
Damn. We respect women in the WWE. Evolution did not exist till then. Lita's a slut. Of course, you remember that time when John Cena said that Booker T finally lost his his status as a black man. Cena took a percentage of that, and then filmed in the Marine. So of course we got a live sex celebration to prepare for what's gonna happen here tonight here on Raw. Shawn Michaels is gonna tag with Kurt Angle. These men been rivals since the entire year of 2005, having classics, and they will coexist for one night to face Kurt Angle and Chris Masters. And then the women's championship will be on the line. Trish Stratus and Ashley Malunia. Rest in peace, Ashley. We have a women's match. Well, next.
We're back live, and last night at New Year's Revolution, Mickie James almost defeated Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship.
Go. Take control. Well, we have Trish Stratus.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking like it. Whoa, it's time to rock and roll. Whoa. So why is Mickie James in the ring? I know the whole thing is that she's a stand. What the hell? You just look at the attire with the look with the hat. Of course, the crop top. Stratus obviously not trying to get the special treatment of her entrance.
Everybody, give it up for the greatest women's champion of all time.
Rip Ashley. Yeah. It's sad. What was it off? Overdose or something? Well, it's time I make trouble. Just grab her vag, please. That's the only reason why I'm watching Mickie. Didn't they use this? Hold up. Didn't they use this theme song at WrestleMania 24? What was the song called? That's not the most. That sounds like a theme song that they use for TNA for like Madison Rain. So we're recapping what happened over our New Year's Revolution. Ashley getting into a major fight with Victoria. It looks like going for a gory special and grabs her by the tights and literally lowers her to her panties. So it was a bra and panties match with the knee brace. And Ashley just strips because of sportsmanship. We respect women. Well, women's championship's on the line to begin the show. After a segment with John Cena and Lita. Okay, she died off overdose. We'll just take it in stride there. What is Mickie James doing? That fat bitch. Yo, Vince. You think she's fat? You think Mickie James is fat? That fat bitch. Taking her by the arms. Got him over in a headlock takedown. Of course, Ashley with the platform boots. That won't change in women's attire. Also with the fishnets. Some women also still wear mini skirts. The only thing is that she's not overweight and wears blue hair. Looks like Velvet Sky. Irish whip. Rebounds off the corner, has her in the leg scissors. Ashley catches on and puts her down on the floor head first. Cover. 2. What is Lita? Well, Mickie James, what is she doing? Just a pin attempt. Just a thought that Trish Stratus could get pinned by Ashley, and Mickie James interferes, costing a disqualification. Ashley wins, but what the hell is she doing? Of course, at least Trish Stratus is still the champion, but obviously she didn't want to win it that way. Ashley got completely screwed. Understandably upset. Yeah, that's from WrestleMania 24. I remember all the vignettes, and they always use that to recap or like preview WrestleMania 24. Obviously, Stratus knows that Mickie doesn't have her head on straight after interfering like that. Steve Austin, are you going to hell? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, whose man's is it? WWE New Year's Revolution.
Nobody goes anywhere.
Of course, New Year's Revolution has the best goddamn stage I've seen. Special encore presentation all week long. Call your nearest pay-per-view provider. Well, obviously you can't because it's 2020 fucking 2. Get the network. In my eyes. I don't know why they're doing preview tapes for Rob Van Dam. I'm sure everybody on Raw knows who Rob Van Dam is. Is he coming back from an injury or something? What did you say? I see what looking right makes you believe.
John Cena.
Don't say it. Yo, Vince, I'm begging you. Please don't say it right now. They use that theme from No Mercy 2005. Really?
Quite a wild card. Was that something or was great? I mean, I love
Yeah,
the first time.
it was liberating. Just the Edge cashing in on you and me saying the N-word last year. It was so liberating. You want to know how liberating 2005 was. I'm going to wrestle God this year, though.
Yeah, what the WWE Championship, and there's another first time here tonight. We're having we're having this live sex celebration. I heard. Well, it's the first time we've ever had anything like that. It's not my idea. Okay, this is Edge and Lita's idea, so I want to make sure that nobody interferes with that.
Oh my God!
It's nice and smooth, whatever it's going to be. First time, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. You got two people that are going to have sex in the middle of the ring, and one of them is a certified hoe.
Oh, yeah, you know the certified hoe for shizzle. C Nation, Chain Gang. Cena's black. This is a black man saying this. We are officially announcing John Cena to be black from 2006. That's it. Obviously, he did not act like this the next year in 2007.
Okay, all right. And between you and me, you may want to check your area because there's a little bit of tracks of oral persuasion. Cover up a little bit of that.
Yeah. Anything else happening in the wrestling world other than Jeff Hardy's dumbass DUI? What is Masters doing?
Shut up, you idiots. Remember? I got a plan, Carlito. To work together. Eliminate everybody else and one of us become the WWE champion. We eliminated Kane. We eliminated Shawn Michaels. And then I could have put Cena in the master lock. Double crossing there.
Obviously, Masters upset because Carlito didn't play ball and costed him a chance to be WWE champion.
At least you can count on me. One of Shawn Michaels kicked out a Kurt Angle. I better be able to. Because if not, I'm going to put you in the master lock.
The Master Cock Challenge. Male strippers got to jack off from Chris Masters.
Come on, Chris.
Till he nuts.
What did I say?
Yes, thoughts on James Worthy. Underrated role player. Shouts out to Disturbed for Stricken. That was the pay-per-view theme song. I'm not trying to be too risky with allowing songs on here. But shout out to Stricken. Great ass song from a great album. Underrated role player. I thought that's Rob Conway. After La Resistance splitted, Sylvain Gagne's gone, Rene Dupree, I don't think he's in the company anymore, just Rob Conway, trying to look like Buff Bagwell and looking like a jobber at the same time. Seriously. I fucking hate Chavo. I hope he doesn't breathe air into the wrestling business anymore. Such an overrated, overshuffled piece of shit. If it wasn't for Eddie's death, you wouldn't be given any job notices anywhere. And I mean that. I don't care if it's rude. I don't care if it's disrespecting the dead. Chavo Guerrero disrespects the dead and living every time he sets foot in the canvas. And whoever thought that after Lita and Ashley, I want to see Chavo Guerrero and fucking Rob Conway on Raw. And what, isn't James Worthy like a 5-time NBA champion with the Lakers? So we open with Rob Conway and Chavo Guerrero for a second match of the night. It's the building up to the live sex celebration. Headlock, pushes him out, shoulder tackle. Oh, and he mocks Chavo. Come here, bitches. Whoever just thought Chavo was like an underrated worker, he's nothing but a worker. Boring ass. With a bald spot, even though he was probably in his 20s. I fucking hate Chavo. I remember I saw him in an 8-man tag back in 08 when I was watching Raw when I was a kid. It's like JBL. This was the tag team match I had to watch. And this was when Chavo was ECW World Champion. When that belt meant shit. It was JBL, Randy Orton, John Cena, Undertaker, Kane, Edge. I don't think Batista was there. But he should have. Over Chavo fucking Guerrero. Like, who asked for that? And Conway just pushes Chavo like the coward he is out the ring. Yes, fun fact. I met him once at the show, one of the Showtime Lakers before. Oh, that's awesome. Have you watched Winning Times yet? It's a show. It's a show on the Showtime Lakers dynasty. So I think they're ready after. I think it's one season after the Magic Johnson won his first NBA title, but Larry Bird won Rookie of the Year. I don't know with Phil Jackson. Magic Johnson had some complaints over his character because he was fucking. Don't get it twisted, guys. Magic Johnson wasn't no saint back in the 80s. Sure, he's one of the greatest athletes in NBA history and a multi-time champion and had the best personality in the NBA. But he had a controversial history. Reverses an enziguri after an Irish whip got countered. Going high risk is Chavo slingshot cross body on the outside near the commentary table.
Well, obviously they turned up the level of their play. Chavo was in the Royal Rumble back in 2000.
No, but I have not got it. I gotta check it out.
Never been in a Royal Rumble match.
I will do Magic and Larry soon. Hope you enjoy the Shaq video. I did enjoy the Shaq video. I thought you would use a Shaq song, to be honest. Reversal off the Irish whip. Tilt-a-whirl into a spinning Rana. Chavo Guerrero's boring ass goes to the corner to immediately go for some right hands. Rob Conway's like slapping the ass simultaneously while he's punching instead of trying to push him off. He goes for a dropkick conveniently centered in the corner of the ring. And a lariat and the kick out. Jesus Christ. Was somebody like bored in the season mode on SVR 07? And I know that game wouldn't come out until like probably October of that year, but still. Jump out into a crossbody. Two. What was that? I'm sure Chavo didn't kick out yet. Disrespecting the legend of Eddie Guerrero. Everybody does that now. That is depressing, Joey. Oh, going for the three amigos. It's not racist. Going for the three amigos. And there it is. Chavo Guerrero with his bold ass. Somehow getting the most pop he's ever had in his career. Going high risk. Of course, I think he's the reason why Rey Mysterio got crippled. Didn't show up until SummerSlam. Frog splash cover. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Chavo beats Rob Conway. Qualified for the Rumble match. When's the last time I've heard of qualification matches for the Rumble? Nowadays, somebody just announces that they're in the fucking Royal Rumble. Like, dude, you're part of the roster. They don't even do the whole ball spin thing. I don't think they displayed the ball spin thing to know what spot you were in the Royal Rumble since 2016 when it's like, oh, like Roman Reigns, the world champion, is going to be the number 1 spot because he's a babyface. So we, of course... Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels versus Masters and Carlito will be next up after that match. And of course we have the live sex celebration. After the I will pull up the ratings. Big time moments. I'm on my way before Benoit kill his family. I'm on the message. Ooh, yeah. So Ortiz cuts his hair. He's got to be the most nonchalant haircut ever. Years of sex, kill the praise of the Lord. You look up the ratings for January 9th Raw. Uncle's getting ready. Bestiality sex. Attendance of 5,500.
Last night we were opponents. Tonight, it's the man that made us partners, tag team partners. Can you trust me? Sean, see this? That's an Olympic gold medal.
Oh shit.
I'm full of integrity. Now, you're the heartbreak kid, right? You're notorious for stabbing people in the back. The question is, can I trust you?
Fair point.
You know something? Vince McMahon's zero tolerance policy, it applies to him. What's tonight? Without a doubt. It applies to me too. And don't forget that.
Also, we had Kane and Schnitzky in this match.
You know what?
I think that'd be our last match of the show.
Yes, my baby. I told you everything's gonna be better with
Oh.
Mama here. Didn't I? Yes,
Shelton with his mother again.
that boy wrestling here.
Is that Maven? No, that's Val Venus.
I don't know you, but I know your face. I'm Sheldon Benjamin's mama.
Really? Shelton Benjamin's mom. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Val Venus.
Oh, yes. I have seen you in a movie or two. I believe so.
Mama.
Shh, baby mama talking.
Well, you know, I've done quite a few adult films. Let me think. Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Oh,
Gladiator. How about Harry Twatter?
Harry, let me tell you something. I ain't never seen you before. I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
Bruh.
But I'm a good Christian woman. Do you hang with him?
No,
good.
no,
Let me tell you something. You don't hang around no homemongers. You get your tail over here. Let me tell you something, mister. You going to hell. You going to hell tonight.
what the fuck? In the face. People who don't want to be cool. I love Carlito, man. He's like a serviceable mid Carter. Now with the shape he's in, probably hasn't improved in promos. Still could be a great mid Carter, but at least he would be a serviceable name that people know. Like people heard of Carlito if they used to watch the product. So we're in tag team action. Raw is brought to you by Snickers. It's only satisfying if you eat it. No shit. That's the point of eating it. And here comes Chris Masters. I'm gonna try to lower the volume this time so I can so I don't have to risk copyright whenever I'm streaming the music. But we have a tag team match scheduled for one fall. You guys type one fall in the goddamn comment. I swear to God, I'll time you out. Don't do it. So it's going to be Masters and Carlito tagging to face off against the team of Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle just after the pay-per-view. Masters another like mid-carder with no charisma but a good physique. Well, we're going to recap what happened. Of course, they had to cooperate together so they can handle both Kane and Shawn Michaels. And they were quite the cohesive unit. Just took two of them to take care of the big red machine, and then just took them together, and Shawn Michaels can barely handle both of them. So it shows when they both will keep themselves on task, and Carlito's trying to convince that so they can coexist to face off against two former world champions like Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. And both it looks like Master trying to talk Carlito into knowing his place so they can actually work in the same. Bestiality sex. I'm not a fan of the black people. What did he say? I'm not a fan of the black people. Dun, 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 Of course, Kurt Angle, he would open the year later after chasing the WWE title from John Cena and losing repeatedly. Don't know why Daivari had to be his manager, though. Made no sense, to be honest. It's not like he was being a sympathizer for his Muslim beliefs, so it made no sense. And here comes Shawn Michaels. I got the looks, and a bad eye, and the concussions. Not like Jeff Hardy. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I sound like I smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes. A lot. So, of course, Kurt Angle not really happy to settle with the guy that he's had in-ring classics with. Shawn Michaels have to be on the same page with Kurt Angle, even though they both were just in the chamber match together. What do you think of Papa Roach's theme they had a few months later? In the latter half of 06. I thought it had an okay beginning, and then just later on, it just sounded off to me. Like, it didn't feel so adrenaline pushing. It was like, oh, this is a nice song I can bump my head off to if I was watching Nickelodeon or something. That's about it. Kurt Angle and Michaels talking, trying to get themselves on the same page. But I thought the song was mad mid. But I wouldn't mind listening to it. Angle and Michaels are still talking while they should be fighting the other team. And Carlito and Master taking good advantage of the miss of chemistry between these two. Trading blows. And I don't think the bell has officially rung yet. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my arms back after the gym. It hurts. Still, it's been 2 days. That's what happens when you try to push over your limit even though you haven't been lifting in months. Consistency is the key, guys. If I were you, start small, and then when you guys get better at it, you can do nearly any other weight. It's just dependent on your consistency. Michael's grabbing on the afro of Carlito. Commentaries going over the coexistence of both teams, but I think Carlito and Masters have better chemistry. Michael's trying to kick out. Oh! Michael's trying to tag in off the headlock over Carlito and gets Angle involved. I'm in the headlock. Oh, shoulders up. Still talking about the live sex celebration. Angle's still stuck on that headlock while Carlito's trying to fight back. Goes down. Fireman carry takedown. You see that there's still the excellent mat wrestling. It sucks that Angle had to leave for TNA. I would love to see Angle versus Lashley. I think they did that around 2005, though. 2015. But I think we were still in of a lot of matches that Angle could have done to elevate a bunch of guys. Like Angle versus MVP is a one. Angle versus Kennedy. I mean, of course, if you guys watch TNA around 2010, they did feud for a several amount of months. Shout out to TNA 2010. They actually had some good rivalries, even though people shit on that year because of Hogan. Even though he was a major reason for TNA to be on the map, like whenever people reference what the TNA did around the 2010s. Try to compete with Monday Night Raw, sign Hulk Hogan so they can get some notoriety. They toured, and they still picked up some notable names. And had a good roster around 2010. What a clothesline by Kurt Angle and pins him for a 2 count. Body shot by Michaels. Irish whip. And immediate boot to the face by Carlito. I just miss tag team matches like this where they weren't always trying to hit for the height spot and just try to go for a basic story and further it from there. And they always weren't always trying to force, like they always try to force it in the like, oh my god, these guys don't like each other, but then they'll tag team for like several months via the bar. And that came after like an unnecessary best of 7. Anybody ask me to react to a 2016 episode of Raw, just know I hate you and your mother's. I'm joking. Continuous rights of Masters. I have a quick offense to the name because my ancestors were involved with Masters. Irish whip to the other corner. Angle battles back with a boot to the face. And a European uppercut. How inclusive of a move. It was always cool whenever Angle he's undersized. You guys can see it between any other wrestler because like Angle's like what 5'10", 5'11", and he can still look legit while doing like moves like clotheslines and uppercuts and just bodying the shit out of guys for being an undersized wrestler. And that's actually taken into advantage for being an Olympic amateur wrestler. Oh, shit. That looked so forced the way he just tried to spear Masters into the corner and he just forced his shoulder. This is before Perk Angle, I think. And Angle still talking along with Michaels because both men are out. Remember when heels actually took advantage of holding off the ropes to the opponent and getting some heat? I remember even the most basic matches from like Superstars had a decent pop from the fans whenever people were getting ready for a headlock and they try to fight over for the comeback. Belly to belly by Kurt Angle. Angle a bit gassed out, and you saw his back just gave up to him, looking like a taunt from a from a Tekken game. Masters trying to reach for the tag, while the ref still notices that 2 men are down, and he's up in the 5 count. There's Masters, there's Michaels. There's a chop. Forearm with the kip up, the atomic drop, my nuts! The clothesline on Lito, this time on Masters. Carlito's out of the picture, he's out the ring. Scoop slam. We know where this is going. Vintage Shawn Michaels going for the drop kick. It's an elbow drop, you fucking idiot. Why is Michael Cole still here? And he hit him with his his arm. Fans are going barely crazy. This is less energetic than the episode we watched before, and that was from like 05. And as soon as Michael's tuning up the band, Carlito takes advantage with the blind spot and hits him below the belt into the ring post. Dodged a major bullet right there. Masters could take advantage. Like the coward he is. On creatine. Did you guys hear that Carlito actually took workout advice from Masters? What is Chris Masters in a body rating in a bodybuilder's perspective? I'm gonna give him a 0 for work rate. Now got him over to a headlock. Sure, we gotta stop being racist. There's the dropkick. What? No. Michaels is already bleeding. Of course, they had a bandage on. You can see the exposed bruising. Remember when we actually sold the damage of the Elimination Chamber every year? Until what, like 2010? We just took the chamber matches and another match. Backstabber after trying to fight out of the headlock. But Carlito's still fatigued trying to get the cover. Trying to go for that neck breaker. Michaels over the shoulders, gets Carlito. Needs to make the tag right here. What is he doing? He's focusing on some disrespectful fans than his tag team partner. And that was off Davari. Carlito stuck over to a leg lock, and now look at the bashing that Masters is giving Michaels. Like the critical bashing I give to every Dynamite episode. That's a 23-year-old man. I'm a 22-year-old man. What did I do with my life? And what is you see Kurt Angle is messing around with the ring, with the turnbuckle, and he slips out of the master lock. DDT. Michaels needs to make the pin now. And he makes the tag now. You can see the blood flowing out of his body. That's detrimental to your fatigue. You need blood to flow in the body. And more of this to make him lose consciousness. This could be an instant loss for Michaels. Angle, what is he doing? You see the aggravation of Michaels. Whoa, look at this. He's pissed off. It's technically a tag. And it hits the sweet chin music on Angle. Completely called for. What the hell? And there's the master lock. And you can see the lifelessness on that Kurt Angle. Michaels staring there. Ref, I am sure he's knocked out now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shawn Michaels just haunted CM Punk. Ref, he is knocked out. Any sweet chin music, Davari. This is taking a whole last minute, even though Angle has been lifeless for nearly 2 minutes. And only one check accounted as a... Oh, wow. I got a masterpiece for you. Yeah. Of course, even though for Crimson Mask, Michaels with a smile in his face in the end of the day, even though he ended up in a loss. If it wasn't due to the selfishness of Kurt Angle, this could have been a major victory between Michaels and Angle. And Angle's obviously not happy. Kurt Angle looking goddamn livid. Bestiality 6! Saying that with the mouthpiece. Love the singlet, by the way. Yeah! Angle's just screaming with the mouthpiece. Still, we got the Live 6 celebration here. Still awaiting. Still have a lot of action before we bring you to that momentous occasion. Oh, yeah. So, of course, I'm just skipping over.
And notwithstanding that, you think you kind of got one over on me tonight? Is what you kind of feeling? Right? You left Kurt Angle out there all by himself. That's you. That's the real you, isn't it, huh? Stab here.
I remember Edge and Ric Flair did that TLC match. I forgot what month they did it.
That's the guy I'm looking for.
Been awful since I seen the match.
I bet it's that same guy I see next week.
It's probably around February.
You can trust me. You couldn't trust Kurt, and he couldn't trust you. You can trust me to make the very best matches, the very best Raw in each and every week.
So, like, what? Vince is just responsible for Raw until they can find a GM. Where they had, like, Jonathan fucking Coachman as GM. Who else they had? Who was that jobber who said Jeff Harvey?
Had a victory over Kurt. He's had a victory over you. Yeah, I think maybe next week.
Mika Fitzpatrick, the corner for the Steelers, gets paid, guys.
Take care of that. It looks nasty.
Obviously, this match foreshadowing what's going to happen. We get the fall. We're still here on Hershey. When's the last time they ever showed a sold-out screen with Raw tonight? And here comes Triple H with the ugly-ass handlebar mustache. Where he messed up. He ended up beating Big Show.
How about last night, Todd, huh? Last night, the night that shook up the world. Last night, the guy that was on top for 9 months, John Cena, the guy they said couldn't be beaten, was beaten. And by a guy who wasn't even in the picture a week ago. Edge. Can you believe it? The whole world's gone loco, Todd. It's all crazy. But you know what the one constant is? The one constant around here always is me. If I tell you something,
the greatest wrestler today, if you can name everything Triple H said, everything Triple H says in a promo, you could probably quote it. The best wrestler today, the game, Triple H, because I'm that damn good.
I'm telling you, and I'm telling everybody. money on this one. I am going to go to the Royal Rumble, and I'm going to win. And then I am going to go on to WrestleMania.
By the way, why do you guys need qualifiers when there's like 15 wrestlers that are supposed to be in your brand anyway?
It doesn't matter to me if it's Edge. It doesn't matter to me if it's Cena. I don't care who it is.
I mean, I don't mind you guys making surprises, but like, why?
Mark my words. At WrestleMania, the King of Kings goes back on his throne.
Hopefully without the handlebar mustache.
Uh-oh. Coach, look at this. I'm looking.
Is that Candice Michelle?
And I'm liking. You know what that band is? What?
Is that Tori Wilson?
That's the band that's gonna be used for the
And
public
Victoria
celebration.
looking like she's in her
Dare I say
50s.
fornication later on tonight. Last night on
The F word is, of course, fornication. Now say it with me, kids. Fornication.
Hey, Edge, first of all, congratulations on winning the WWE title. What a night it's going to be.
Congratulations. It's about damn time somebody congratulates me.
It's about damn
I have
time.
worked my entire life to call myself the WWE champion. Everybody doubts me. They can't doubt me anymore. I'm the champ.
Well, and actually, right now it calls for a celebration, right, baby? Because everybody knows about our hot torrid sex. But that is going to be
Oh my
nothing
God.
compared to what we go and do tonight.
No. I have worked 14 years in this business to celebrate winning this. And I'm going to celebrate it my way. So tomorrow night on Raw, we're going to have live torrid sex in the middle of the ring.
You gotta just keep announcing that they're about to have live hardcore sex on Monday Night Raw.
I like the way that sounds.
I'm gonna. They can't even kiss.
All right.
I'm gonna be hitting back shots, not chair shots. Unlike Sammy Guevara, I'll do it consensually.
Coach, how far do you really think they'll go? I don't know, but leave it to the rated R superstar who shocked the world here tonight. It's going to be probably rated a lot.
We do it all. They say. Of course, the live sex celebration will be later tonight. We still have half an hour of action to go. We have another Royal Rumble qualification match. It's going to be Shelton Benjamin in action. With Shelton Benjamin's mama getting to see Val Venus watching his pornos. So that's the whole joke. And I think they're going to be wrestling because there's no reason you would just have Val Venus in gear just to be in segment with Shelton Benjamin. It has literally, sadly, you don't. Shelton Benjamin's mom doesn't come as a manager on SVR 7, so that's a disappointment. I would love to hit her with a chair. Raw and SmackDown. And this would be, of course, brought to you by the Con. Oh, we were in Miami for 2006 Royal Rumble. Here's Val Venus. Hello, ladies. Now, if you say that right now, you're going to prison, sir. My arms are fucking killing me. I'm telling you guys, I can't even lift a goddamn cup. So we're getting Venus, Shelton Benjamin in action for qualification for the Rumble, even though we know Benjamin's going to win. So why put him in a situation like this? The Rumble stages back then, no, they were better. Of course, people remember the 06 Rumble, especially for the stage, the doors, the aesthetic. Stephanie with the blonde hair, Jesus. And a chop. Benjamin gets Irish whipped in an elbow, reverse elbow. Val Venus wearing rip-off Maven gear. Was Maven released at this point? It's so pussy. The guy who debuted beating Triple H in his debut on Raw just comes out being a mama's boy. That makes no sense to me, on God. Yo, what's going on, Giants Nation? What's poppin'? Just watching old Raw. Actually trying to enjoy myself in the WWE product when I was goddamn under 10 years old. The theme song for nowadays in Rumble is just the same stages. It is always the same stages. I guess because it's cheaper production, bro. It's so stupid. Anything happening on Dynamite that I shouldn't care about? What is the con, by the way? I heard it's for the PlayStation 2. All I saw was Ortiz cutting his hair. And more Jeff Hardy mugshots. So that's putting up bad rep for AEW. And also, I saw the most retarded bullshit from Beatty from New York. If you did not hear his tweet that he possibly deleted, I don't know why he didn't. If you guys don't deserve a Twitter, you need to delete it. You guys need to delete your Twitter app if you believe that AEW is not responsible. You're telling me AEW is not responsible for giving background tests and drug tests to a notorious guy with an addiction problem? Repeating DUIs? You're telling me AEW is not responsible? What? So that makes AEW more neglective. You fake ass fanboy, Mark. The only reason why you hate WWE, like AEW, is out of spite for WWE. It's not because you're an avid fan. Stop with the BS, bro. Shelton Benjamin with Scoop Slam. Anybody's allowed to join, but you're not allowed to watch. I'm joking. I'll send you the website app if anybody asks, where they can watch old episodes of Raw or SmackDown. With the spine buster, and you can see Val Venus with the momentum. He's going high risk, and of course, Shelton Benjamin's mother. They never gave us her real name, by the way. Venus going high risk. The splash fails. Rolls him out over to the waist. Near fall. Crafty roll-up maneuver for the pin. And Benjamin. Oh my God, just looking at Respucia. Looking at Benjamin's mom in distress. Last time we watched her, she was literally coming off a stretcher after whatever health incident she had. Really did not care. I fucking hated Shelton's mom. Why not just give him like a big time manager, like somebody like Floyd Mayweather's manager, like trying to go to the corner. Val Venus catches him down below for a pinning attempt. Should get Chinese food tomorrow. And they do some core exercises. My arms are killing me. I'm not even doing goddamn push-ups, guys. I don't mind if my arms were aching a bit. It's feeling like I just punished myself. And sometimes I don't mind. Oh, poking with one of a knit. Just stabbed him with a poking needle. A knitting needle. T-bone suplex, and Benjamin takes the victory. What the hell? Ain't no stopping me, no stopping. Ain't no stopping me, no stopping. Ain't no stopping me, no stopping. Ain't no stopping me. Yeah. Well, and Benjamin's mom sticks her tongue out. Benjamin will be in the Royal Rumble match. Don't know why we don't do qualified matches anymore, because they're unnecessary. Because there's more than fucking 5 wrestlers that are supposed to be in the qualifications. What? If it wasn't for Benjamin's mom interfering, the story would be different, and Val Venus will earn a shot. I'm trying to be the best. Is this really Benjamin's real mother? Or they just got an actress. And still, the live sex celebration. Oh my God, this is advertised to death. By the way, see why it got the ratings, because, sex on TV. Especially how raunchy the mid-2000s were. So, we're going to recap Dancing with the Stars with Stacy Keibler. And, we're getting a Rumble promo. If you guys don't remember the Rumble promo.
Goes the spoil.
Who's Victor?
Oh, my God.
Let the rumbles begin!
The Royal
Sex sells. We all know that sex sells. Every medium sex sells.
Next year we lose the Lions.
Oh my, that is so funny. That is so funny. Shane just dancing while he stabbed his father in the back. And there's Kane. And of course, I'm not trying to risk, even though this is a good ass theme song, a great ass theme song. Sex will always sells in some medium because people are always horny. So even if you guys want to deny it, all because women should deserve a bit more respect in ring. But if they have no other character, Snitsky's coming in. They were feuding since like 04. Broke his goddamn throat. And I forgot, is it Kane still one half of the World Tag Team Champions with Big Show? And that big ass boot. I saw Snitsky, he's with a big ass beard now. And I didn't even know he was a pro football player. If it wasn't for injuries holding him back, he would have still been playing. You guys like my mugshot of the charismatic Enigma? I can say it, Destructor. I can say it. Setting up for the choke slam already. There it is. No way. They squashed him so bad in a qualification match. Wasn't this guy feuding with him over a miscarriage storyline on pay-per-view? And then Snitsky's now belittled it into a squash match? That's wild. Jesus Christ, guys. Kill your family. Kill your family. Oh wait, no, Benoit's not on SmackDown. This is on SmackDown.
Or await me at the Royal Rumble. 29 victims.
And if you guys noticed, there's already body police footage on the arrest of Jeff Hardy over the DUI, getting stopped in what looked to be a Florida highway. And of course, there's sandbagging controversy with oh shit. My fault, guys. I don't want to risk any recording, even though I love Slow Chemical. Thunder Rosa clears the air with sandbagging accusation. Well, I don't give a shit. Edge is in the arena. His musty ass is still wearing the same leather jacket with the t-shirt. The bitch was holding onto the belt. What was Edge coming from? They're chin kissing. Money, we get together, we do it all. So Mr. McMahon made the matchup Angle and Michaels. They couldn't coexist as a tag team, so it's back to action. Next week, Angle faces off against Michaels, one-on-one. If you guys want, I can do the Raw reunion episode when they had their great Iron Man match, and the bed's already set up in the middle of the ring. We had our last match. Our main event was a goddamn squash match. Lillian Garcia got to announce this still. Know me. You think you know me. You think you know me. Hey, I see clearly. And there's the pyro. Not really any pyro, but Edge raises the belt up high. I thought he would keep the same wrestling gear on, but no, he's with the leather pants and the boots. Wearing the leather jacket. Best looking Edge in my opinion. I would say 06 Edge to 2008 was best Edge. In 09, we were seeing more of the injuries riddle him off, even though he was still coherent into the main event scene. But Edge always be one of the most iconic figures still in pro wrestling today. And if Judgment Day was some bullshit, Finn Balor's gay, no one cares about him. Why is he the leader of the group over a guy that's a goddamn Hall of Famer and can still go with the current world champion, Roman Reigns, while Finn Balor could barely even last a goddamn full shift as world champion? That makes no sense to me. But I understand Edge is like doing this for the part-time. But it would have been better to just write him off as like Balor Edge on Hell in a Cell. Whoever wins becomes the new leader of Judgment Day. I would at least win with that other than a multi-man mixed tag match where the heels were supposed to get over. That makes no sense. Edge had the best outfits, to be honest. I agree. We're in a closing segment here.
And the best part is, none of you people saw it coming.
He had it coming.
All of you people that like to think you can predict exactly what's going to happen inside this ring, I outsmarted all of you. In the most
Oh my God, Edge he's disrespecting the dirt sheets.
I cashed in my Money in the Bank contract after the Elimination Chamber match.
All the top heels that are blonde always have to chew fucking gum. Jericho did it when he was undisputed champion. Triple H did it over his reign of terror.
Shawn Michaels and the former.
And I think Shawn Michaels did it too.
That one more time. The former WWE champion John Cena. Well, they just about killed
I thought of getting a John Cena action figure for the spinner belt because, you know, I have a childhood history with it.
2 miles of chain, bulletproof glass, and I ask you why?
Bulletproof glass? Bitch, have you seen how easy it is to break through that chamber pod? Goldberg speared through it. Kane just chucked Rey Mysterio like a ragdoll through it. Oh, shit, dude. What you talking about? What's bulletproof about it? Nia Jax's pregnant ass. She's not pregnant. Nia Jax's pregnant ass speared through it.
I have done some serious business here in the WWE, and that brings me to my next point. You people probably think that Lita and I went back to the hotel last night, maybe performed some sexual gymnastics, huh? Well, no, we didn't. We abstained. We saved ourselves for tonight.
You saved yourselves before marriage? You guys are fucking plebeians. Sex before marriage? Edge, you're the biggest heel in the company. What the hell? I had that before as a kid, the same. Yeah, I mean, I saw WWE made something called Ultimate Figure, so I guess it's like more articulated action figures. So it's like John Cena with the spinner belt and The Rock with the new belt after he beat CM Punk. That became the most overused template in WWE right now for belts. And there it is. I don't know if this music's copyright, but Edge on clothing. Taking off the boots. JR's probably gonna, I don't know, Jerry's probably gonna sniff him. I don't know how. Did we get change clothes? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if this is anybody's preference. I don't want to fuck a bitch that wears platform boots and fishnets. Oh no! Thank God I'm not showing this, guys. Whoever's in defeat in this channel, you can automatically unsubscribe. I don't want to associate with you people.
I guarantee you, this you watch now. They want to get off on the right foot. I'm sure every person in here cannot take their eyes off of this.
Guys, usually we start with kissing before stripping anything.
Oh my goodness.
Or some head. What does everybody want? Head. I had Jack's one. Dude, I had loose Jack specific figures, bro. Booker T was loose. Pause. Lita was loose. I'm sorry. I swear that had nothing to do with what we're watching right now, but still. Batista, they had a Jack specific action figure of Batista when he tagged with Ray and won the tag titles while he was heavyweight champion at the time. Oh my god, she's wearing red undies. And he also had still the bandages on his waist, so they were really accurate. But I wouldn't mind collecting a bit of the action figures that I know. Like, I think I have the Hardy Boys from the 90s figures coming out, and I'm going to display it somewhere. Or Bobby Lashley. Jesus Christ, Edge was not packing. I don't think they were legitimately in a relationship after the whole affair thing kept up. So I'm shocked they were still going with this for a legit heat. And you just wasted the pillows that were carefully set up. Ow. Hey, I don't know if this is prevalent. Was Matt Hardy watching this episode of Raw? You're like a grown man and you have a problem with taking off a bra? I'm scared. Alright. I think this is a notorious nip slip that happened. I swear you can find this sexual music up in your Windows 8. Well, here we go. All the action. I'm sure, as an experienced young man, we usually don't go under the sheets. I'm just saying. Ah, the top's off, guys. The nuts on the WWE title. The fans ringside, they're not even looking. They're not even looking at the ring. They're just looking up at the Titantron. I guess because that's a better view, apparently. I'm just looking at their heads and seeing what they're paying attention to. Well, the panties are off, it shows. Not even hopping or anything. And of course, he has to hold the title. Oh no, Ric Flair's gonna join in. He's gonna helicopter and oh, never mind. He's fully dressed. Oh no. I'm already disappointed. This show sucked, guys. I'm sorry. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my god, why are you doing a helicopter here? Children are watching.
The WWE Championship, brother. It takes blood. It takes sweat. It takes tears. It takes years. Years of hard work to prove to each and every one of them all over the world that you're championship quality. Not to mention the fact tonight
You should have gotten more bitches in that bed. Woo! Woo! You think it was just my wife?
You got nothing going on, Jack. Hit the bed.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Once again, the nature boy has got to show you how to do it. Lita.
Wait, what?
I'm talking to you, baby.
What? Yo, you're wildin'. Yo, Ric Flair's wildin'. Edge with the star belt buckle. That's wild. That's hilarious. Is Ric Flair trying to sexually assault Lita? What do you do? And now Ric Flair is fighting Edge. Edge got a chair, ironically set up near ringside. Oh, that's a clear headshot. And that's after he busted him open at the pay-per-view. Yeah, you guys forgot that Ric Flair is the Intercontinental Champion? And he's got busted open twice. God damn, the blood's dripping from the floor! Oh my God. You guys want me to react to Camp WWE? Because I will not. Is he going to do a concerto on the commentary table? No, man. No. Oh, damn. Well, he was trying to sexually assault his girl after literally having sex. Allegedly having sex because his underwear was still on. So what were they doing? They were like ride to hell dry humping ragdolls for the last several minutes, and here comes John Cena that was somehow coming from the audience. These guys will be seen at the Royal Rumble where Cena will literally beat Edge after one title defense. The money in the bank. Tell him what it's at. I got money in the bank. G-Unit! And Lita's looking completely confused, even though she gotta just grab her bra and shit and lift. Oh no, Cena's stripping. He doesn't want to fight, he wants to fuck. Oh no! She's dead ass hiding under the bed, I'm weak. What is Cena doing? He's looking under the covers. Cena's gesturing not bad. Ric Flair was still doing the helicopter outs with a concussion, guys. Don't you worry. Even though he's still laying there bloodied, that bitch is already fully dressed. Imagine she got a cell getting an FU'd on the bed. How's that supposed to hurt? That is literally extra cushion. Oh, never mind. It's in the ring. Whoa, watch your mouth, Joey. Jesus. The fragile times now. You can't see me. My time is now. And he flips over the bed that was properly made. Well, Cena ends up on top. Well, Edge is obviously the bottom. That was not supposed to be a legit sex joke, guys. I swear to God. But that's supposed to be the closing segment for the highest rated episode of Raw to date from January 9th, 2006. If you guys want, I'll make polls for Raws for me to react. We'll go over. I appreciate everybody staying here. Sonic, great comments. Shout out to Cinnamon, Awesome Kid, Giants Nation. That was another episode of Raw we went over. Hopefully next week I'll figure out something that I could watch, and more people will join up to the panel, so we have a lot to discuss. Maybe I'll bring up the link so we can all watch it. So you guys don't have to worry about getting Peacock. Other than that, that's it coming from the DST show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. That's it for me.